I've noticed that the long game has been working really, really well with this unit. Alright, so I do notice it's a little slow, but that was much better on the HLA. This is going to be my first video with the Mevo Gen 2. It's going to be a quick 9 holes out at Pebble. I've been messing around with it a little bit. It took me a little bit to get connected to GSPro, so I will put a video out on that. And I'm just going to be really thorough with my testing with this unit and completely honest. I won't edit out anything. One of the issues I'm having right now is putting. This is supposed to be improved putting, so I may need some help with it from other Mevo users, but I'm having a hard time getting a good straight horizontal launch angle. I've got things coming out left, right, whatever, but when it comes to the long game, it's actually doing really well so far. So hopefully I can hit them close. We're going to do the front 9 out at Pebble. Of course, everyone knows. Kind of showcase the power of the long game, and what I'm seeing is really impressive from a unit with no subscription fees. This is a special launch price at the moment. The price will go up. Right now it's $1,200. It will be $1,500 soon. We don't know when, but you can use my discount and link in the description for 5% off. So we'll play Pebble from 6,800. We're just doing the front. I'm going to do some generous 6-foot gimmies. And 11 stimp and no wind. And just see how it goes. I'm going to try and be thorough, and I'm going to start out by saying that it might take me several videos here to figure this stuff out. So if you look at this API window, this is all your shot data. There are a ton of different customizations that need to be done to get everything right. You got to change, all your distance to tee for chipping, putting. There's going to be a lot of things to mess with, and Mevo and Mevo Plus users might be able to help me out here a little bit more because, well, I did some testing, but there's obviously more to be done. Little quirks here and there so far that I'm noticing, but I will say, on the full shots, it's been pretty great. So let's get into it with a club that I typically get a little hooky with. That's almost my exact carry number with it. Spin looks great too. And we caught a fairway. Now if you don't watch my videos, and I put out a lot of videos on the square, on the MLM2Pro. I can kind of talk you through my shots a little bit, and I think it's important to do so. I'll aim a little bit right here. It's coming out a little right, but then we also have the wind. But I draw most of my iron shots, especially short iron shots. So with this wind, this should be pretty much a perfect full 9 if I was playing well and warmed up. Left it out there a bit. I really did, which is pretty much perfect because my 9-iron carry is somewhere around a 152. We saw 148 or 147 raw carry, and I missed the shot. We'll get a great test from the bunker here. I won't worry too much about my exact aim, but I know that it slopes left, and I know this is tricky. Really good flop. Really good flop. So we won't have to putt just yet, but we will putt. Driver, I know everyone's concerned with driver. They are with every single launch monitor out there. So let's see what we got. I tend to hit some draws with driver as well. That shouldn't surprise you. And that one I cut. I thought it was pretty straight, but who knows? 160 ball speed is like my exact typical ball speed. So those numbers look pretty good to me. Everything from the launch backspin, pretty much ideal for me. I've got 213 in, little uphill. This is so tough though. From this range, I just want to get it up there somewhere, hopefully. No, yanked it. Bunker to bunker. That's 3 bunkers and 2 holes so far. And I'll try to get up and down for birdie. 26 in the bunker. Play maybe 32-ish. Go. Oh, I didn't hit that at all. The response is great. Response time. Not much of a shot delay. Gotta like that. I'm on the fringe and I will chip this just to show a short chip. Really good. Just missed the circle though. So putting's where I'm going to need the help. It'll take me time to figure this out, I know for sure. But I'm just having a hard time getting a good horizontal launch angle consistently. I don't know if it's my alignment or if it's just the way I'm putting or what. If it's my surface, the ball. But I've heard you should use unmarked balls when it comes to putting. And hopefully we can get a 6.5 foot putt to read well. See, 1.4 minus 1.4 HLA means I pulled it 1.4 degrees, which is possible. My alignment could be wrong, but I'm just not 100% sure on putting just yet. But this is also the first few holes I've played. I really only hit practice range otherwise. I've got a draw on me, so I'm going to try and draw it around these trees. Even with this wind. Yeah, that's pretty much been my game right now. Get up a little bit. Perfect. It's a little bit more of a draw than I wanted to, but that's just what I've had lately. The ball speed's right at, 160-ish still. So really, really close to my game. This is pretty much a 3/4 plus lob wedge. Sit a little bit, sit. Just too much. I still hit a draw almost every time with my wedges, so the spin axis looks really good. The spin itself looks good. That was just user error. Another short one here, 8-yarder. That just barely touched the screen, which is 8 feet away, so 2.6 yard carry is actually spot on for a chip. Hit my 3-wood here off the deck because it's typically a pretty straight club for me. And that is my carry number to a T. Ball speed about 150. Usually goes anywhere from 250 to 260. Yeah, just about that same wedge distance again. Try not to pull it. Get up a little bit. I used a different club that time, so it was a different shot, but the result pretty good. Again, I'm gonna not use a unmarked ball here. And put to what I know to be this distance, because I think putting is maybe just a hair slow. We'll see if I come up short. See, I did pull it again just a little bit, and I don't know if that's alignment. I don't know if that's how I'm putting. Minus 2.7 degrees, so I got to try and neutralize that horizontal launch angle. Everything's been coming out a little bit left though, so I could be aligned wrong. With that being said, I'm definitely aiming to the right. Might have to step on this 7 just a little bit. That's my exact 7-iron shot right there. Every time. Ooh, and they're going to give me the birdie. Okay. Still kind of hitting that draw, so I'm going to aim close to the coast over here and trust it. Maybe open up the face a little. That was high on the face. Yeah, I knew that was going to come out really high. Lost some speed from it, but opening the face definitely helped to neutralize it. And that's still a really good shot. I've noticed that the long game has been working really, really well with this unit, so I'm excited to see if I can figure out the putting and use this in the SGT. I may not right away, I may use the square. But 200 yards, and then quite a ways uphill. It's going to have to be a good 4-iron. Okay, that was my first no read ever on a long game, actually. But it was a good swing, so that's unfortunate. A little more left that time, but that's my typical little straight baby cut. Kind of worked out that I got another shot at it. Okay, so because my alignment could be wrong by just a hair, I might purposely try to push this just a little. That's where I should aim to make the putt. And I'm just going to give it a slight push. Alright, so I do notice it's a little slow, but that was much better on the HLA. So it certainly might take a little bit of tweaking to get this right, and I know that this is a brand new unit, but I'm excited to get it figured out. Yeah, I smoked it, huh? Sit. Oh, man. Okay. I've got 11 to the front of the green. And I'm in the sand. I gotta carry it just over that, kinda. Maybe a 19, 20 yard carry. Go. Okay, I don't want to give this away. Hopefully I can hit it pretty straight here. Kind of figuring out the putting as we go. I'm going to try and play this more like 8 feet. I hit it pretty hard. But that was a much better HLA. Actually, it's been pretty consistent. So this is uphill, then downhill. So I'm going to go for that same kind of off the deck 3-wood play. I would love to hit a cut, but I don't want to overcut it either. Pretty low. Yeah, not great. I don't know for a fact that I hooked it like that, but it wasn't a good swing, and I know that I started it out left, so I'm sure I probably did. If I wanted to get home, I would have to hit 3-wood again, so I think I should just do that. Just go for it. Let's do it. Don't be surprised if I go a little left here. .47, little downhill. Probably going to play about the number because it's going to take off spin from being in the rough. Go. I didn't hit it at all. Try that again. This is for bogey, so I need this. I really do. I felt like I hammered that, but I guess I needed to. Alright, double bogey is what it is. One more drive. See what we got. Stay up, please. Yeah, never. Not even close. Alright, I'll take another crack at it because I want to hit another driver. That was better, but it was definitely a pull. Just a straight pull. That one felt correct. Hitting a lot more long irons than I'd like to. Let's see. It's a good swing. It's got to get up. Oh, yeah. Oh, I must not have had enough club. Tough one here. Got to somehow hit it high. It's going to come out high, too. It did hit it high. Ooh. Had to go even higher somehow. Chipping's been good. Alright, that's it for R9. Nice little triple bogey to finish it off. So I wanted to kind of look at everything, edit my video, and kind of digest everything that I saw from the Mevo Gen 2 before giving you a conclusion. But overall, it went really well. It took me a little while to get connected to GSPro, and so I will have videos out on that. There is no way for me to play the SGT with this because I need to get a Wi-Fi dongle, so I will have a walkthrough for that setup process. Hopefully I can get that figured out, and it should be a really cheap, easy fix. As for how well it performed today though, I was really happy with it all the way through the bag. From chipping, short chips even, all the way up to driver. Ball speed, backspin numbers, really impressive. Really spot on to what I see with my MLM2Pro, with my square and other units. The distances are really impressive, and that includes driver, so if you've seen some weird wonky driver tests, not a big deal. Spin axis for the most part was really good. A couple of misreads. I did have a couple of no reads over the entire day while messing around with it, but that was pretty much it. And keep in mind, this could be setup issues because there's always quirks, especially with budget launch monitors. And not to mention radar units indoors. I mean, go hit on a TrackMan. I see it all the time. People say that TrackMan's not perfect. So keep that in mind when you're using a radar unit indoors. Obviously, I'll have to test this outdoors as well. But I really just wanted to give you a round with GSPro just to kind of give you a look at the capabilities of it. I think the spin axis will improve, and keep in mind that since it's a brand new unit, there's typically quite a few firmware updates with these units in the first, few months or so. So we'll look out for some firmware updates and see if we can get a little bit more consistency. I definitely feel like I got at least one misread on driver when looking back, or on long clubs in general when looking back at my rounds. So misreads are bound to happen. They happen with every single unit, even TrackMan. So if you have a radar unit indoors, you got to expect that. When it comes to putting, like I said, I'm pretty sure after watching the whole video back that I was misaligned because almost every single shot started 2 degrees left. When I hit a straight shot, they started 2 degrees left. And that was kind of the case with the putting as well. The putting actually better than I kind of thought. So when I tested this out earlier, I had some weird HLA numbers, and then for some reason when I played the 9 holes, they were all really good. I may have to look into some of that static spray that I've seen people talking about because for some reason the static gets on the balls and messes with putt readings. I'm also going to try putting on a smooth surface. I have a putting mat that I can try for that as well, to see if I can get a little bit better. I do think they need to update the speed of putting, but overall the reads were really good. I don't think I got a single no read on putting for those 9 holes. So I think they need to kind of calibrate the speed a little bit more because I was hammering some of those putts. I kind of adjusted for it and got used to it, but I'm hitting them almost twice as far as I'm hitting with my square, which I think is pretty accurate on putting speed. So, you know, a couple little fixes here and there, but overall the unit's performing really, really well. And GSPro, honestly, is probably not even where this unit will shine. I think it's going to shine in that game improvement sector, kind of like the MLM2Pro, with the added benefit of being able to putt with it, and hopefully some other added benefits down the line, just some of that data, maybe ease of setup. So there's so much to it. So subscribe because I plan on making detailed videos for every aspect of this, from the unboxing, that's going to come out soon because I already did that today, to the setup, to using different parts of the app. So there's going to be a lot to it, and subscribe if you're not already. And as of right now, I do think it is still a good buy. I would tell you if it was definitely not a good buy. I'm not worried about a few little quirks here and there. They all have quirks. Trust me, the ones I use have quirks, the other budget ones. So watch some of my other content, and I like to be very transparent and honest about what I'm seeing with these units. But if you want to get a jump on it before the price goes up, we have no idea when that's going to happen, check out my links in the description. It helps support the channel, and I've got my own personal discount code from Play Better, and I think they're a really great company because their customer service is second to none. Square Golf Launch Monitor, they just don't have a customer support, and if you order through Play Better, they will actually help you when Square won't. So I've always supported them, and so now they rewarded me with a discount code. Check that out, and you can save a little bit. And there's a lot more to come with this Mevo Gen 2. So see you pretty soon. Thanks so much for watching.